An occult grandmaster talked about 3 men of God he encountered in Nigeria. And those 3 men of God the occult grandmaster encountered was in the realm of the spirit. He was delegated to bring down these men of God. The kingdom of darkness sponsored this occult grandmaster to bring down these 3 men of God. That was in the 90s. Reverend Ukpai, Archbishop Benson Idahosa, and Pastor W.F. Kumuyi. This occult grandmaster was prepared for the assignment. I'm talking about a man that has had contact with Satan. I'm talking about a man that can vibrate the consummate energy of darkness. A man that has been sold out to darkness. So he was delegated to bring down these 3 men of God I just mentioned. And what I'm about to say to you now actually changed my life. It changed my perception of the Christian life. The occult grandmaster said when he went to the first one, he went to Idahosa. What he could see was wall of fire around Idahosa. He tried to penetrate, he could not. Tried severally. He even came into one of Idahosa's meetings when Idahosa was preaching. He began to do enchantment. And Idahosa with a prophetic eye spotted the man from the crowd and said, "You stop that thing or else you die." The man said he ran away from that meeting. All the demons he was projecting towards Idahosa on the altar, they left him and ran away. That was when he began to question the dark world. Because he assumed Satan was the all-powerful in the universe. The man tried Ukpai, almost the same thing. He said when he came to the case of W.F. Kumuyi, he said they saw what they had never seen in their realm before. They saw the man inside a pool and the pool was filled with blood. That was a picture of the blood of Jesus. They could not even kneel. The word of the Lord said in Hebrews chapter 1 verses 8. But unto the Son he saith, "Thy throne is forever, O God, and the scepter of thy kingdom is the scepter of righteousness." The scepter of righteousness is the scepter of thy kingdom. The report of this occult grandmaster about Pastor W.F. Kumuyi weakened it weakened my bones. It made me think about my life. It said the man is radiating exactly. This is the word of that occult grandmaster. He said Kumuyi is radiating the perfect life in the spirit realm. That the man has no blame at all. That was why he could be found in that blood, in the pool of that blood. That there are very few men of God you can find in that state. The scepter of thy kingdom is the scepter of righteousness. So righteousness commands an unalloyed, uncontested authority in the realm of the spirit. And this is the same thing a generation is running away from. When Balaam was hired to curse Israel, he looked at them. The curses could not fetch anything because it was said that Israel was consecrated to God. And Balaam had to tell these enemies of God the wisdom. He had to give them the wisdom on how to bring down God's people. And the wisdom was that he should curse them to sin against their God. He should cause them to loosen their consecration. The power of a consecrated life cannot be overemphasized. It cannot be overemphasized. That occult grandmaster said, Reverend Kumuyi's case, they just left him. They began to pray in their realm for the man to die and go to heaven. Let him just die and go to heaven and give them space. Imagine the host of hell praying for you to die so that you can leave them. They are not praying to follow you because they see that they don't have any avenue. There is no route they can pass through to follow you. That is the place I desire. That is the realm I desire. That's the dimension I desire to touch. I desire that dimension above emptying wheelchairs. We will empty wheelchairs by the grace of God. I desire that dimension above opening blind eyes. the dimension where a man puts on the robe of righteousness. For the scepter of righteousness is the scepter of your kingdom. And this is what the generation is running away from. The Lord is calling our generation to a consecrated life. We are being called to a consecrated life. Righteousness, consecration administers through thorough spiritual authority. So that when you pray, your prayer comes unchallenged. A man that is not consecrated and still has a robust prayer life, his prayer will even become a reproach. Because the Bible said even the prayer of the sinner is a reproach to the Lord. It's an abomination to the Lord. Even the prayer of a sinner. So you're seeing that even a sinner can be a man of prayer. Someone can be a man of prayer, but the realm of the spirit still calls him a sinner. We need to raise a generation of consecrated men. A consecrated army. That Satan will look at them and begin to pray for them to die and go to heaven. Satan is not saying let them come to hell, because they are seeing that there is no avenue, there is no route to get them. Because they have dealt with the lust of the flesh, dealt with the lust of the eyes, dealt with the pride of life.